what are the legal grounds that lead Palestinians to be arrested by the Israeli military. And when we talk about laws, let me be more explicit. This is a maze of about 2,500 military orders written by soldiers, applied by soldiers, reviewed by soldiers. So even when we talk of military courts, these are soldiers, these are not professional judges, and their job is to apply military law, martial law. They're not experts in civilian law, Israeli civilian law, let alone human rights. So this is the context. And I provide examples, about 20 examples of the conduct that commonly lead Palestinians to be arrested. And it's really about the exercise of ordinary acts of life and sometimes really basic rights and freedoms. Because, for example, being a member, this is one of the most astonishing, but also the most telling. Being part of a gathering of 10 or more people where something political might be discussed, it can be a vigil, it can be a protest, but technically it could also be a wedding, which is not authorized by the army, can lead to 10 years in prison. Entering a zone that is considered declared closed by the army, can lead to 7 years imprisonment. And actually more than 20% of the West Bank alone is considered closed area. But these are areas that the military has declared closed, but there are Palestinians living in there. So going to school, going to a doctor, you can be arrested really for virtually anything, for farming your land, for fishing. And this is why Neri was saying we really don't see many Palestinians who have been arrested because of committing violent acts. And now let's go back to, Ori's question. Nothing we are saying should be taken as, Palestinians who commit acts of violence should be condoned or should be justified. No, but anyone who commits an act of violence is entitled to guarantees of fair trial and to a judicial system that is not the military. And let's go back to a more contextual and overarching point, because she's asking how Israel should not arrest and detain Palestinians who commit act of violence. First of all, the act of violence should be qualified, because Israel maintains an army which is also the vehicle for oppression that has been ongoing for 56 years. And without justifying acts of violence, this is a coercive environment that requires a lot of violence and triggers violence in response. But also, what is the reason why Israel is in the West Bank and East Jerusalem and encloses, blockades Gaza in the first place? After 56 years, Israel shouldn't be there. Israel confuses the security of its metropolitan territory with the security of its annexation plan in the occupied Palestinian territory.